Good morning again. It's early 100 hours, 2 minutes, Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. This is continuing off the power of oneness. I did the video, it didn't go through. And the last one I left off was the importance of change, which I thought I did out of order. But when I left off the importance of change, it led me into the power of oneness too. Being the best example you can be and we can be. First, I want to start off with, as you state, the power of oneness. What are some things that you can work on for yourself that can show that you have control? And one thing that the word I hate to use during the time of when I'm associating it to bad or evil, which is bad or evil to me, it's just your decision-making process, your problem solving. So it's not so much now the action afterwards, whatever you was thinking, that's what make it bad or evil. You're not evil or bad if you make a decision and it cost you a couple dollars. Or let's say a picture of family, not in harms, but it set you back because you wanted to take a great risk for your finances, which is that is respectable, which nobody can knock a head over, and nobody's gonna fault you. And I can't be mad at no man or woman for making, because again, you're being the best example, and you can't knock a person for trying with if you prepared yourself and it didn't work. I'm not gonna knock a man for being his best all the time. If you being your best, I can't knock you. I don't care if you don't win. If you come in last place, if you don't meet another person's standard, I can't knock you as a man. And I have no problem with the things you do. I'm willing to help you even more because that shows you're willing to do the things you're supposed to do. And that's what I know we have got away from. We got away from saying, wow, you actually did your best and look at what happened. Okay, you didn't get what you were striving for, but at the same time, did you didn't do no bad. You didn't do no wrong. It wasn't negative. It wasn't nothing to sneer down. Excuse me, to sneer about, to laugh about, to mock you, to make fun of you. There was no reason because all you did was do your best. And some things within the power of oneness you can do is I spoke on dignity. That's your value. The morals and ethics we don't talk about. The control. You have the power. You have the ability to do it. And I never say failure. That's one thing we got to stop saying. You didn't fail. You just didn't have the ability. You had the inability. Your patience, your honesty, the self, you and me, the power of oneness, high esteem within you. If you go into a higher power, your high esteem, your self-esteem in you. Dignity, going back to the dignity, your worth, and self-honesty. And those are things I talked about in the most recent one, how you spoke on the importance of change and establishing who you are. And this one is being the best example for you and and the best example for you and the best example you can be. First, I want to start off with the best example that you can be because this goes back to yourself. That's why it's called the power of oneness. The power of oneness is being one with yourself. It's nothing to do with being better, thinking you all this and however the words they want to use, holier than thou, you think you better than people. It's just that it's a time out when you get home from work, when you are outside, then you come in the house, you are around people, and even sitting around people, still be who you are. Don't change for another person because that holds a lot of weight within your character. And character is one big thing that I think and I know we should talk about more. So if you look within your character, your personality, they say swag. To me, swag is personality, character, and your attitude. And if none of those things are working for you, then I don't know who you are. I don't know what are you trying to do. What is your end goal? What is your end game? So within your end goal and your end game is to get to the start, to get to the mark, get to where you need to be for a better place in your life. That's for you. So if you're working on things, you don't really have to look outside. You don't even, and that's all I always say is I'm here to guide or challenge you. Because sometimes I forget. I'll be talking to someone and I say, dang, I forgot about that. Or that didn't come back to my memory. Or as we use recollection, I don't remember that. That's not in my memory bank right now. So let me write that down. I might do that to some people. Like, hold on, let me write this down real quick, or let me go look this up, because, and it's not that I'm looking it up from. I got a lot of information that I write down to remind myself, and I go over it. So when I'm saying I'm studying and reading, that's what I'm doing. I'm studying and reading my information. And for the best example we can be. Now the word we mean us, as in the community, the neighbor and surrounding, your family, your children, the main people that surround you, your friends, and everybody that you see on a daily. What are you portraying to them? Now, there comes a time in your life, some things don't matter. And this is a point in your life where now, if you telling me you are mature, you saying it out your mouth, you're feeling you're mature, and you're doing everything not associated to maturity, as in tit for tat. If I see, so if you're working on your positive affirmations, your positive and good affirmations, reinforcements, I love me, I am great, your your empowerments, I am great. Yesterday I didn't have the ability, but today I have learned the ability to move forward. So if you're not working on those three things, then and then if you're not working on your purpose, your mission, and your position, which in your focus, because you're not focused, then you can't use certain words. To you, you can, but to people watching you, what is it that you have all these skills, all this information, and you don't utilize it, or it's not on you? So, as in, if I know that my appeal to women is enticing to women as a man, I should wear certain type of clothes. Yes, I have learned that a man clothing is enticing and tempting and lustful to women as well. I had muscles when I had a wife beater on. That's what we call it, the tank top, and I seen it with my own eyes. I didn't never think so. I may not even be the object of their imagination or fascination, but what I had at the time is something that they normally don't see. They don't wake up in the morning and see a man because they want to be with a man. Straight women want to be with men. That's another topic. And I'm not talking about women no more, so I'm probably not gonna get in that topic no more, or unless I do a coverage with a woman, a live or a recording. So so within me, I had to make sure I was doing the things, as in for my nephews and my cousin, my male nephews and cousin. I had to be the bigger man and be the bigger example, and I couldn't feed them. I couldn't nurture them and groom them, training and teach them negative and corrosive, destructive, basically destructive. I don't want to use those words that the social media use, because the words are being used incorrectly. So I hate using words that is used incorrectly over and over time. I hate using them. So I wanted to be the best example to all the young men around me. Now, I hate the word but self-consciously and consciously. So I wanted to be that who I am, but that's who I am. It was easy for me. So what I say unto one, I say unto all, is your path, is your journey, is your choice, choose wisely. Great morning, have a great day. I might do another one, I'm not sure, but I just want you to know to be the best example you can be. Shalom.